Yawa Yungin Baron Nununuru Mit Marumba. Greetings, friendly greetings everybody, and good morning. I'd like to do the welcome to country Wanyari Jarana. I acknowledge this very, very special occasion, the significance of this occasion, the deep meaning behind it, and I want to thank you for having this on behalf of the Yagara Nation. I'm the elder with the Yagara Yugarapu Nation, and I want to acknowledge my countrymen and women here today, all the ancient tracks, care for our country, carry on, and pay respects to its first people. Nambali Yagara Jarana Maruna Volga. Welcome all on Yagara Jara. Thank you.
What a beautiful day. Couldn't have had it better. So, our Minister for Seniors and Disability Services and Minister for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Partnerships, the Honourable Craig Elford MP. Mr Speaker, the Honourable Curtis Pitt MP. Our former Governor of Queensland, the Honourable Leneen Ford AC. Representing the Leader of the Opposition, Shadow Minister for Seniors, Communities and Disability Services, Shadow Minister for Multiculturalism and Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Partnerships, Mr John Mangrook MP. The Member for Southport, Honourable Rob Mulho MP. Member for Cooper, the Honourable Jonty Bush MP. Then we have a number of Australian Defence Force representatives. And representing Reconciliation Queensland, Dr Jackie Huggins, I apologise, AM. Ms Daniel Arbu and Ms Alex Hanlon. Elders, Auntie Lorraine Hatton, OAM. Thank you. Welcome to the country from Auntie Kerry. Representatives from Health and Wellbeing Queensland, Deadly Choices and Netball Queensland. Acting Principal of the Murray School, Ms Tanya Saltman, Deputy Principals, staff and students, thank you very much. Welcome me beforehand. Thank you for coming here today. Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys. So I would like to thank Auntie Kerry Charlton for her welcome speech, and I'd also like to pay my respects to the original custodians of the land that Brisbane is on, Yagara and Turrbal people, and pay my respects to elders past, present, who we have here today, and emerging. I also would like to extend that respect to all First Nations people here today. The past 55 years have seen our nation make significant progress towards reconciliation between Indigenous and non-Indigenous Australians. The referendum in 1967 saw Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people acknowledged in the census for the first time. Then the High Court's Mabo decision in 1992 led to the legal recognition of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders as the traditional owners and custodians of lands. And the landmark Bringing Them Home report in 1997 led to the first Sorry Day in 1998 and the National Apology in 2008 by the then Prime Minister Kevin Rudd. National Reconciliation Week every year commemorates those important events and reminds us all that a great deal of healing is still needed for us to become a fully reconciled nation. Certainly, the theme for this year's Reconciliation Week of Be brave, make a change is a call to arms, prompting every one of us to play our role in taking action so we can become a strong, reconciled nation in a just and equal society. Here at Queensland's Government House, we have marked National Reconciliation Week since it began in 1996. And Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander flags, artworks and artefacts have been displayed prominently in the House for many years. But this year, to emphasise the importance of recognition and reconciliation, we have installed these flagpoles as a new permanent home for the flags of our Indigenous peoples to fly alongside the Australian and Queensland flags. This will allow the many thousands of people who visit Government House each year to see the flags and learn about their meaning and significance. The powerful, symbolic design of the Aboriginal flag has become familiar around the world since the flag was first flown in Adelaide on National Aborigines Day 50 years ago. And this year, Harold Thomas, the Central Australian artist who created the design, agreed to transfer the copyright of his design to the Commonwealth of Australia as a symbol of pride and unity. This year also marks 30 years since the competition was launched for the design of a Torres Strait Islander flag. Among the competitors was Bernard Namok Sr., who first sketched his striking design featuring a traditional dari seated at the dinner table in his Thursday Island home. His final design was declared the competition winner and was officially presented to the people of Torres Strait in June 1992. The striking designs and colours of our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander flags are symbols of the enduring strength of our Indigenous peoples and culture. I'm proud and pleased to unveil their new permanent location here at Government House, where they will proudly fly as recognition of our First Nations people and as a public commitment to reconciliation. I thank the Murray students for their participation today, and now I invite them to raise the flags.
And to mark the final day of National Reconciliation Week 2022.